Hey guys, this is Smithy. I am super excited. We're going to talk about a few products that nobody is talking about and they require their own attention. So if you guys want to see some great products in the market that needs more attention, that needs to be in your collection, then let's keep on watching. So let's start off with a bang. This is the product that really initiated the thought of this video, and we're going to talk about some cream blushes today. Is anybody shocked? I don't think anybody would be shocked because this girl is like crazy about cream blushes. So the brand that I'm going to talk about is Doll10 Beauty, and this is called their Hydrogel Cream Balm, and I have like 8 with me. I picked out 2 of the shades because one of them I was wearing today right now, and I am wearing the shade called Pop Star Peach. Look at that shade. It is stunning. I mean, that texture is so lovely. I have done like a dedicated video talking about these blushes. It's so lightweight on the skin. You can apply it on top of the powder. It will not bunch up. It will last for the whole day. It is so lightweight. It performs like a soft matte finish on the face, I would say. But if you apply it on top of the powder, or if you apply the powder on top of it, but if you just apply on like bare skin, it just gives such a healthy flush on your cheeks. I cannot even rave more about this. I'll show you a swatch. I mean, look at the texture and look at how it glides. I mean, it blends beautifully on the face, on the cheeks, wherever you're applying it. This is stunning. It definitely needs its own attention. There was a set where that's the set that I actually bought from their website, and that was like 8 blushes for like $29. I'm pretty sure that they sell it on their website because that's where I bought it from, and they quite regularly do have it, but they do go out of stock also. I will link it in the iCards above for you guys, but I would say do not sleep on this because the formula is just amazing. You definitely need this in your collection. If you do not have it, this is definitely going to be there in my 2021 favorites for sure. That's how much I love this product. The next product, let's talk about some eyeshadow palettes, because you guys know, if you guys know what am I like super excited about, one is eyeshadow palettes and the other one is blushes. I mean, yeah, full stop. That's what like just excites me to another level. So let's talk about Hip Dot for a second. And this is the Hip Dot Zion palette, and this is the first palette that I own from them, and I cannot even tell you how amazed I am with this formula. I'm only wearing 2 shades using this palette, and I have the shade called Wanderlust, which is this one, on my entire crease, and I have this shade which is called Whisper in the outer corners, because I'm going to talk about some shimmers in just a second. But yes, these blend beautifully on the skin. I have also done another video using this palette. If you guys want to see this in action, I'll link it in the iCards above for you guys. But this, I mean, how more summer can it go? This is such a beautiful spring and a summer palette. I mean, even autumn, I would say. Those crisp, like the color changing. You can do so much with this palette. I mean, I have to swatch, right? Yeah, I do have to swatch. I cannot just leave you guys hanging without swatching these shades. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Just look at those shades. It's just stunning, and this is definitely just like a few. So look at that. Should I even say any more? It is just stunning, guys. It's just stunning. I was amused that not many people are talking about Hip Dot, and myself included. I mean, I was just amazed by the quality, the blendability, the punch that these shades give on your eyes is just unlike other. I've not heard many people talking about it. That's why I really wanted to shout at them. This palette is definitely a little matte heavy, which I really prefer. It does have 4 shimmers. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is stunning. This out of the world gorgeous. But even the mattes, I've done so many looks using this palette off camera. I use only the mattes and it just looks so dimensional. I mean, I don't even know how mattes can be so dimensional. It's just stunning. You definitely need this in your collection if you guys can find this. I mean, this is Hip.Zine palette. I'm pretty sure that you can find it on their website. But if you've not tried Hip.'s formula altogether, I am a big fan of that. Check them out. So let's talk about the foundation that I'm wearing. This is definitely underrated. And I think I know for what reason. And I'm talking about the Misha BB cream. I've only heard like Mandy Lee and I think Jessica Braun talk about this. And that's how I got mine. And I got from iherb.com. Definitely the shade range sucks. I mean, I am going to be very, very honest, but I am in the shade number 27. And this is the shade called Honey Beige. This is perfect on me. Right now I'm a little more tan, so I do apply it with like a little more of a darker foundation, mix it together, and that's how I apply it. But in like winter season, in spring season, it's just awesome. This is such a lightweight formula on the face. It's just so fresh faced, I would say. If you do not want to be seen like a full face of makeup, you just want like a light layer of something on your face just to even out your skin tone and texture and all, you would absolutely love it. I love the way it blends. I mean, I'm just going to show it here because my hand is like covered in swatches. Look at that. It just feels like it's a cream when you apply it, but it just smoothens out so nicely. See, it's just a tad bit light on me, but it blends like none other, and it just gives so much dimension on the skin. It just smoothens out everything. I love this. I absolutely love this. Can you see the difference? I mean, I should just show it in action rather than just like talking about it, because these things just speak for itself. I love it. I absolutely, if you like tinted moisturizers, this is the one for you. This is like around 10 bucks, I would say. And you can find it in different places. I'll leave a few links of this product in the description box below. I think this is also available in Stylevana. And if you're buying from Stylevana, I'll leave a code down below and you can get like 10% off on top of that. But yes, I absolutely love it. Cannot rave about this enough. Now let's talk about some more cream products, because I cannot stop raving about cream products if you got the gist about it. But now the brand that I'm going to talk about is called Candy Paint. Now this is super underrated. Juicy Jazz is the one who raved about these products, and I thought that I just need to try it. I did not find anybody else talk about these products. I don't know why, because it needs so much more attention. Specifically their bronzers and their blushes. Highlighters, I'm not a big fan of, and that's only because I'm not big on like, you know, that dew balm kind of a product, and that's why I'm not a big fan of that. But if you're looking for some cream bronzers and blushes, this is stunning. I mean, I cannot even tell you much about it. This is the bronzer that I'm wearing on my face today. It just blends so beautifully. Again, I've done a dedicated video using these products. I have one like in the bronzer shade, and this is in the shade North Shore. This is the shade Velvet Tiger of the blush. Love it. The rosy nude shade of the blush is stunning. The other shades that I have one of a contour shade which is called Coolness, much more cooler than the other shade. And this is the shade called Millions of Peaches. The only gripe that I have is the packaging. I mean, it's very childish for me, but otherwise, the way these products blend is just stunning. Look at that. It's just so beautiful. It never leaves any like streakiness on this. It never leaves any streakiness on the face. It just look at that. I mean, that looks so much dark. But when you blend it, it just gives such a beautiful sun-kissed look. I am such a big fan. For like a quick day out, I'm basically wearing like a skin tint, North Shore as the bronzer and Velvet Tiger as the blush, and just moving out of the house. You don't need anything else. I absolutely love these products. Definitely a big fan of it. If you ask me, any two products that I would recommend is definitely North Shore in the bronzer. If you are around my skin tone, I would say you would absolutely love this. If you are looking for like a cream blush, I would definitely recommend Velvet Tiger, which is that rosy nudie shade. Love it. Okay, now let's talk about a product which I actually raved about a lot and I have not seen many people talk about it. It's another blush formula from Moira Beauty, and this looks stunning. It performs more beautifully, even if that can like exist, I would say. I just picked out like 2 shades from my collection, and these are the blushes that I'm talking about. You might have heard about this like a lot on Instagram, and these are known for their ombre blushes, I would say. Can you even see the pattern that is in the blushes? I cannot even. I really cannot even. I mean, this is so stunning to even look at that you're scared that you'll ruin the ombre-ness when you apply it on your cheeks, and that's how I was feeling for a long time. Do not swatch it, because I actually swatched it and I ruined the imprint, and then I just tapped it off with a blush brush and it all came back normal, and I was so happy I cannot even tell you. These are super pigmented, so if you are of like a fair complexion, I would say stay in like, you know, the more muted color selection. But if you are like medium and dark skin tone, you do not even have to apply with a heavy hand. Like just a dip would do so much of a job. I really didn't want to swatch it because I'm really scared that I'll like lose the texture. I mean, yeah, look at that. It is stunning, guys. It's just stunning, and it blends beautifully on your skin. It's just stunning. It is just stunning. You need to believe me for all these products because not many people are talking about it, but I mean the formula is absolutely gorgeous. I have to wash my hands and come to swatch the next eyeshadow palettes because they need their own segment. So let me quickly wash off my hands and I'll get right back. Okay, I'm back, but the sun is going down, so I am a little pissed. I won't lie. So the next 2 products that I have to talk about, both of them are eyeshadows. I cannot even tell you much about it because I absolutely love it. And I'm pretty sure if you are a regular watcher on my channel, you know what I'm going to talk about. The first brand that I'm going to talk about is JD Glow eyeshadows, and these are their Galaxy shadows. This is stunning. If you like dimensional shadows on your eyes, you will be amazed with how it performs. I have sin actually in my inner corners and I have anomaly underneath my lash line, but I'll definitely swatch it for you guys. I mean, I'm running out of my breath because I'm so excited to show you guys. I've done like a dedicated video using these shadows. These definitely compare to my Pat McGrath Dead Sastrel shadows, and I cannot even rave enough about it. I mean, I should at least swatch it properly if I want to show you guys what I really mean. I mean, these, can you beat it? Do you know any shadow, any eyeshadow that gives so much dimension in your collection? If you do, leave it in the comment section below because I'm gonna buy it for sure. And these are like the most dimensional eyeshadows that I have in my entire collection, I would say. And indie brands just do it, man. I mean, they just tickle my fancy so much that none other can do that. And oh my, look at that. I am just looking in the mirror that I have behind the camera. That's why I'm looking there because I cannot stop looking at the eyeshadow swatches. Stunning. I mean, absolutely stunning. These are single shadows from JD Glow, and I've done a dedicated video using these shadows. I will leave it in the eye cards above. You guys need to watch that video if you are interested in like dimensional, extra sparkly shadows. That is the jam for you. I mean, I do not want to beat my own bush, but those were like stunning eyeshadows, I would say. I loved playing with it. Ugh, I cannot. Okay, last item. The last eyeshadow palette that I really wanted to talk about is from It's Belle Cosmetics, and it's Break the Rules eyeshadow palette. This, if you guys don't want to purchase like single eyeshadows, this is the shadow palette for you guys. I mean, this is curated like this. It's an all shimmer eyeshadow palette with like tons of duochromes with all sparkly goodness like no other, and it is so cheap. I cannot even. I mean, I think the palette is like $27. If you guys know, multi-dimensional shadows, multi-chromes, duochromes are super expensive in the market. But I actually chose the JD Glow as well as It's Well Cosmetics just because it's much more affordable than the other shadows that are available in the market. And oh my god, let me tell you guys what I have on my eyes. I am wearing the shade called Go Rouge, which is this purple on my entire eyelid. And I have this shade, which is called Just Watch, in my inner third of my eyelid. I have done 2 other looks using this palette also on my channel. I'll leave it in the icons above. If you guys want to see more of it in action, I have definitely used all the other eyeshadows except these 2 greens. And I'm very dedicated that I'm going to do that, okay? So I'm just a little intimidated by greens, but the dimension is like so beautiful that I cannot wait to try these. But these, I mean, I need to swatch definitely some of the eyeshadows for you guys because this is stunning. And if I don't swatch it, I mean, I'm gonna curse myself. Look at that. Look at that. Are you kidding me? So if you guys ask me, okay, Smithy, I'm going to purchase one thing and not the other. Tell me which one do you recommend a little more. I would say if you guys like thicker eyeshadow, I mean, when you swatch, you know, when you feel like it's a more of a thick consistency eyeshadow, if you like that kind of formula, I would recommend JD Glow eyeshadows. But if you guys again want like a curated palette for you, which has duochromes and multichromes and everything in one palette, and it has a lightweight formula, it just is stunning. You cannot go wrong with this. It's just so stunning. This is like a pure shimmer, the green one. Rest all of them is like so dimensional, guys. I cannot even, like, look at my video, you will know much more. And all these shadows on a black base looks entirely different. So you are like getting 2 shadows using one shadow if you apply it on a black base. I cannot. I'm just getting breathless talking about these shadows because that's how excited I am talking about them. And I would definitely recommend each and every product that I talked about today. But if you want to try like one thing, I cannot choose one. My top 3 would be Dalton Beauty's blushes, this one, Break the Rules eyeshadow palette, and these JD Glow eyeshadows. Although I love candy paint, those cream formula as well as Moira Beauty and the Hip Dot, I mean, no, I'm not going to choose. Just choose it for yourself if you want to try them. I mean, I absolutely loved these products and that's why I really wanted to share it with you guys. If you guys did like this video and if you guys want to see more products that nobody else is talking about and are absolutely great, definitely like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 to 4 videos every week, every single week. But until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.